Hey, what's going on? It's Rogan Josh from Adelaide, South Australia. I'm the bass player from Capulet and I do reaction videos. So I listen to songs that I have never heard before, usually based on requests. Tonight I'm doing another Nightwish song. So I've done a few Nightwish songs. I've heard Floor, I've heard Taya, and this is my first time hearing Annette. So I think they've had 3 singers. This is their second singer, and I haven't heard her before. So I've heard Nemo, and I've heard Ghost Love Score, the live version with Floor at Varkin. And yeah, so this is Amaranth by Nightwish. It's from 2007. I believe it was the first single with Annette. And I haven't heard it, so let's go. Ooh, it's much more green and nice than I expected. Usually they're way more gothic seeming. Old school looking. There we go. There it is. See, this is what I was talking about. All right, here we go. Annette's voice for the first time. I'm going to rewind a little bit. Wow, she seems a little more upbeat. Taya was way more... Yeah, the voice is sweet. And Taya seemed a bit more like ethereal, if that's a word. If that's the right word here. Whereas she seems a bit more boppy and upbeat. They're different people. It makes sense. This is a catchy chorus. So this was their big comeback. We've got a new singer. It's high production. We're coming at you with a huge song. That's real poppy, that vocal. Yeah. This seems way more accessible. I imagine they would have probably lost a lot of fans because they weren't as, gothic, ethereal metal sounding, but I think they would have gained a lot of fans because it's way more accessible with her vocals. She kind of acts like a country pop singer. She does a lot of this. Alright, she's doing it too much now. And it's not all her. The band, like this chorus, is way more catchy and upbeat than their previous song or Ghost Love Score. That seems way more like symphonic metal, whereas this seems way more like, I don't know, rock metal. This bit is sick. Yeah, here we go, some chugs. All right, there we go. There's that. She's kind of going back to their kind of style. Like it feels like the chorus is 100% her style and her personality. The verses kind of set the mood of the song and get you there. But this feels like she's kind of going back to Taya kind of style. Cool. The visuals in this one, I know that when it goes to the band, it's very like metal and, you know, hardcore with the like dark set. They've got all the tangled roots of trees around them, which is sweet. But then, although the theme is dark in this bit, it's very bright. It's very bright. It's a very different feel. Yeah, it's a very different feel. This, and I think they had it for about 5 years. I think 2007, 2012. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But wow. Yeah, very different feel, but very cool. Oh, sweet. All right, there's Amaranth. Very different from Nemo. Yeah. I think there's quite a few years between them, though. Or maybe not. I think Nemo was the last album with Taya. This was the first album with Annette. And then the Ghost Love Score performance was like the very first performance with Floor. There's that 48 hours to learn the whole set documentary, which I haven't watched yet, but that sounds, I don't want to watch it until I've watched all the songs from that set that I want, that, you know, I'm being requested to and I want to see. So yeah, hell yes. Nightwish, very interesting. I would have appreciated this way more at the time if I was watching these as they came out, kind of listening back and trying to put myself into 2007. Very different. But it seems like a big jump from Nemo with, you know, original Nightwish to this Nightwish. It seems like a very different band. They did have that little bit in the middle that kind of was their original kind of feel and sound. But yeah, overall, very cool. All right, so now I've heard all three singers. The next thing I want to do is I want to hear Floor recorded. Put down in the comments below, please, what is the best recorded album studio song with Floor to hear? And then after that, I'm going to go nuts on live performances. So I've heard Ghost Love Score live at Varkin with Floor. That was the first thing I heard. I heard Nemo, the recorded studio version with the film clip. Now I've heard Amaranth. So the next thing, I got to hear recorded Floor. Because, yeah, so Taya seemed very fantasy metal, you know, these long, sweeping, haunting kind of notes. Annette, kind of poppy. She kind of, yeah, very accessible, kind of more mainstream metal-ish. I've only heard one song and it was a single, so I'm sure it changes a lot. And then Floor, from what I've heard, is just her own thing. She's just her own beast. She incredibly talented, can do both styles. Yeah, very good. All right, I'm back on it. I had a week off because I was sick, but I'm back on the reaction video grind. I love it. I want to hear more. I just did a new Ginger reaction, which is on the channel, which is great. And I feel like more film clips are going to start coming out now. It's been a weird time for music because, you know, bands haven't been performing. They haven't been recording new videos. If they have, they've been affected videos, you know, like they can't do videos at full quality because of what's going on. But I think now, as restrictions start to ease in different parts of the world, I hope that new music and new film clips will start coming out. But I guess the other thing is, if they don't, I have so much to go back and listen to. There's so many bands that I just don't know much about. You know, like I had never heard Nightwish. I'm 3 songs in. There's so many songs to listen to. I had never heard Ginger. They're one of my favorite bands at the moment. I can't stop. They're so good. I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this reaction, hit the thumbs up and like this video. If you want to see more reactions, please subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are so supportive. I love the comments, you know, suggestions, comments on the videos, so much positivity. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm also a Twitch streamer. I stream games on Tuesday nights now. As of this week, I'll be streaming on Tuesday nights. It's been Wednesdays for 2 years now. Actually, no. In 2018, it was Tuesdays. And then for 2019, it was Wednesdays up until this week. Going to Tuesdays. Tuesday nights, South Australian time, 8 p.m, twitch.tv/RoganJosh. And then also check down in the description below, I've got my link to Hidden Visions clothing. So hiddenvisionsco.com, use code RoganJosh. That's my mate Ash Jackson from Hidden Visions. It's his clothing brand. I love him and I love his stuff. So go down and check that out. I've got Everyday Ever, link down below. Lound to bottom. Is that what I just said? This video is going long. Everyday Ever, link in the description. Sustainable products, 5% off with code RoganJosh. And all my other stuff's down there too. Alright guys, thank you so much again. I'll see you next time for the next video. See ya.